Good morning. Old Fisherman back with you. I want to show you a couple crappies we just caught. Hey, we just caught a couple crappies. Decided I'd turn on the camera. Hey, I got four, I think. Four crappies like this. But look here. Huh? Look at the size of them babies. Ain't them pretty? Them is good ones. And you ain't gonna believe how we catch them. We're using jigs and minnows sitting right on a little shallow spot here. And we're using jigs and minnows, just dropping down a little shady spot here early in the morning on a Saturday morning. And I got a minnow on a jig here. That's what I'm using, little toughies. Got a little 30-second head. And we're using little toughy minnows. Is what we're using. And we're doing a different little fishing today. We're just sitting here, kind of just lazy man fishing for crappies. Is what we're doing. Lazy man fishing for crappies. And I'm in about 15 foot of water. And I'm just dropping it down, probably 7 foot or so. And putting in a rod holder. That's all I'm doing. So I still got my tickle. We drop it down, put in the rod holder, and see if we can catch some doggone crappies today. They starting to come in the spawn, and we're in a little ditch like. Hey, a little brush here now, I'm getting hung up some, but hey, you got to get in the trash to catch them. You don't get in the trash, you ain't gonna catch them. And we just putting out about 8 foot. Boy, I got my cough. I can't get rid of this cough. And we also use a little crappie jig on one and just dropping it down also. But we just kind of moving around in a little area here real slow to one hits it. Can't move fast or you get hung up. So you're basically just pulling around in between some limbs and trash and twitching, taking time. You got to take your time. See, there's a bite right there on that rod right there, one bump it. So he's playing with it. I don't know if that's a crappie or not. I don't know what that is. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Little, that's a doggone Eisenhower. Yellow perch, little one. Hey, but hey, it's all kinds in here. All kinds in here. About tore my jig, my minnow up, but I'm gonna drop it back down. See if we can get another. But you try to be quiet in here because it's real shallow. And hopefully we can get a couple of them on camera, show you what I'm doing. Slow. Every so often you catch one. But you got to take your time to catch them. Now I caught some the other day casting, but today I'm gonna try to fish straight down on top of this brush before it gets bright sunshine early in the morning and see if we can pick up a couple. Fishing lazy man style. And I've caught them couple nice ones just a while ago, and I said I'd turn on the camera. Every time I go to do a video, a boat comes up on me. I think it's one boat back there, but we get another bump on that unless I got the brush. Might have the brush. No, I believe that's correct. Nope. Oh, gone it. I missed it. There's some small fish out there, some perch and shell. I mean, yellow perch and white perch hitting also. But every so often, a big old crappie will take it. So, you know, you just got to take your time to get them. I'm not using any lead. I'm just using a 30-second head on this jig right here on my long rod. And we just dropping it down probably about 5-6 foot. What we doing. Working around this little spot in here. You hit trolling mode and pull it a little bit, back and forth, and that's what we're doing. I want to do a little video showing you that you can catch them like this. Ain't no guarantee I'll catch one. Every time I turn the camera off, I'll catch one. So give me a few minutes and hopefully I'll show you. You got to take a little patience, take your time to catch these crappies. Saturday morning, I got here before daylight thinking it was going to be a bunch of people, and I seen one boat. So I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, there were boats everywhere in here on Friday. But what it is, a big good one. See that? See that? See that? That's what I'm talking about. Ever so often, want to take it, just got to take your time. Not big crappie, too. Look at that. I'm going to show you what size crappie. Look at here what a crappie. Oh, my gosh. Huh? Oh, my gosh. That is a jumbo magnum right there, buddy. What? That's a 2.5, maybe 3 pound crappie. What? On video. That's what I'm talking about. You got to take your time. I caught him on a minnow. Hey, look at him. Look at that, what a crappie. Now you tell me that ain't a slab. The old fisherman just caught him a dolly whopper. That there is a male crappie too, that big. That is a big male crappie, people. What? That is a big one. What? Oh my. Let's get back out there. You got to take your time though. You got to just settle down and take your time. I don't want trolling motors pulling me. I don't want that. You know, pull me in the brush. I think it already got this one in the brush. Try to get it off of it. Yep. Gotta back up. Gotta back up. We're sitting on top of a little brush. A little log, a little tree fell in the water. What we doing? There goes the net. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got the brush. Got the brush on the long rod. Doggone. You got to hate that. Got to hate that. I'm going to break it off. I can't get that one. See, it's kind of aggravating is what it is. But fish out here, they coming in, they're getting ready to spawn. We got it. And you just got to sit here on top of this thing and till one bites it. They laying down there. They just laying down there swimming. And you got to sit here till one bites it. Take your time. I don't know how long I can do this video because I hear another boat. But hopefully I can catch another and show you. Patience is the key with these crappies. Patience. And I'm using jigs and minnows. A little 30-second head on this one. And on the long rod, I got an 11-foot rod. And we just dropping that joker out about 7 foot deep. Is what we're gonna do. About 7 foot deep. Drop it out and let us sit there. Get another one on the one we caught that. And that was a big one, wasn't it? That was a big one. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna sit right here and catch a limited crappie. And I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna get in a hurry, and I'm not gonna leave. I come in here yesterday, and I caught 3 or 4, and I got hung up, and I left. And I come back with a boat sitting here, catching them, and on minnows. So today, I'm not leaving. I made a mistake yesterday, leaving this spot. The fish are in here. They're moving through. They just swimming through. And then when one swims down there by your jig, if you're real quiet, you don't beat the boat in here. You just got the little variable speed trolling motor. It's barely turning that propeller. And I'll move it back and forth. And that's what we're doing. We just basically cruising around this little, it comes in a ditch and it makes a turn. Well, anytime a ditch makes a turn and it got a little belly in it, that's where you want to fish. They'll hang up in a place like that. And we just got to sit here and take our time, move around. Right out there, the log laying. If I get too far, the line will pull up on the edge of that log. The fish are right there by the log, but you can't fish where you want to. You got to basically kind of just ease it up to that log and let it get right beside it to get a bite. It's what you call fine tuning. You're fine tuning this area. I can catch some casting in here, and I caught some casting the other day. The problem is you'll get hung up on that log. It's hard to cast in here without getting hung up. So, and the water's really, you can see about 2 foot deep. So it's not really dingy, and it's not really crystal clear, and it's shady. So that's the pluses, it's shady. And even if the sun comes up, it stays shady right here. So it extends the life of the bite, basically. And it's slow now. It's not fast, But every so often you'll catch one like I just caught. And that's what I'm telling you. It's worth it. Just got to take your time and be quiet. Here I am talking, and I'm really catching fish 5 foot right up under the boat. I come in here yesterday with a cart and a jig, and I caught some. But then I got hung up. That old log is in the way. It ain't but 3 foot under the water there, and you got trash all in here. And the more I ease out, the more I got a chance of catching one. So we basically just easing around in here until that minnow pulls by one. And them old crappies are laying down there, just getting ready to spawn by the logs. And you got to get it right on his spot to catch it. What you got to do. There he is, see that? See what I'm talking about? Huh? See what I'm talking about? Oh, he got off. Doggone, that was a slab too. I'm right down on him. Right under the boat. That was a slab. I don't know why he got off. My goodness. Having terrible luck. All right, now we got to focus. Got to focus. It's all about getting the right depth. Uh-oh, got too far down with that one. Felt the trash. See that crappie is right by that trash. Where he's at. And you got to put it by him for him to take it. Doggone, I hate I missed that one. When you miss them, it kind of affects the rest of them. They go back wounded. And they'll quit for a while. I see a minnow swim around. I might have lost my minnow on my hook. I got to make sure he's on there. Yep, no minnow. Doggone it. Can't catch one on a minnow. Can't catch one on a minnow, people. You got to have a minnow. Some of these minnows are too little. I think you want a little bit bigger minnow. Some of these minnows are too small in this lake. Like I say, I got a 30-second head here, and just a number 4 hook in it on a crappie jig. I'm gonna drop it right there, like that, and so hopefully one takes it. Check my minnow mud. Slow fishing, got a minnow. Just ain't catching the fish. Drop it down. Drop down about 8 foot or so. Got the brush on it. Oh, see, I'm right by a log. By sitting straight down on it, you can kind of shake it loose. When you're casting over, it's a problem. I don't like getting on top of fish just like this, but it works sometimes. If you can't get down in the trash, you just basically got to sit there. And as they swim through, want to bite it. That's what we're doing. If you pull it too much, you'll get hung up. So you're basically dropping it down in the cracks is what you're doing. What you're doing. Cast out a little bit and bring it straight back so you want to take it. It's slow. Hey, I'm telling you it's slow. People, I want to tell you all a little story that happened yesterday while I got you here. I had a fish on, and I pulled him up, and I was trolling, and the line's got a wrap. I had 2 rods, and I caught him, and the line was wrapped. Come on, boat. The line was wrapped around, but the line, when I got him in the boat, it was all twisted up, and I'm trying to undo it, and the jig come loose and caught me in the lip. And that thing stuck in my lip, and I had to, man, it was all I could do to push it back out because that barb caught my lip. And it swelled up immediately, but I thought I was going to have to stick it through, cut it off, and pull it back through. I'll go to the doctor. But I finally got it to come out. Man, that was some more hurting. You ever hook yourself in the lip? And it was in the inside lip, so that little hook buried itself in my doggone bottom lip. It's still swole up this morning. But it buried it. And it was all I could do to pull it loose. That thing had tears coming to old Fisherman's eyes. First time I ever done that, in the mouth. I thought that for a little bit I was going to have to cut the line and wear that thing to the doctor's office. And I finally just kept pushing and pulling, and it finally popped loose. Man, that hurt. Hey, can't stand much of that. All right, this is slow, but hey, you got to love it when you catch one like we just caught. That was a monster. Now, I caught 3 or 4 nice ones now. Just like this, taking my time. We might not catch nothing for 10 minutes. Hey, but when it hits, it's worthwhile. We caught the one and I lost one. The one I lost was a good one too. So, and I see some boats coming, so there's one. He ain't a big one, but there's one. Oh no, he ain't too bad. Hey, he ain't too bad. What? He ain't too bad. He ain't no big enough. He ain't hardly big enough to dip. About a pound. Black crappie. See that? That's what I'm talking about. You got to get him to sit here. You can't move. You can't run around. You got to get him to sit here. He ain't a bad one. See, old male crappie. Yesterday, all I was catching is females. Hey, you got to love that. Let me show you this big one again. That was a big one, wasn't it? Huh? What? I'm talking about big crappies. Look at the size of them babies. What? I got several like that. Look at that. Huh? Boat coming. Got a boat coming. Got a boat coming. Got a boat coming. They ain't gonna let me be. They're gonna come over here and aggravate me. They ain't gonna let me be. So I'm gonna probably have to let y'all go. But look here. Before I let y'all go, I want to thank several people. And I got them wrote down. There's so many of them I need to thank. And I'm going to read them out for you. I want to thank Charles and Ginger Johnson. They give me some jigs. Kevin Joy from North Carolina. They give me some bumping spoons. Anthony Hodge, Bobby Garland jigs he give me. Buddy Dow in Kansas sent me a chair and some crappie nibbles. Andrew Chapman from Union, South Carolina sent me a wonderful pack yesterday with line, all kind of stuff in it. I mean, he had bumping spoons, flutter spoons, lines, a fishing line, and wahoo spoons. And I just really appreciate all my wonderful fans. Thank you for sending me all the stuff, and I appreciate it. The old Fisherman. But I'm gonna have to let you go. The boat coming up on top of me. But I wanted to show you what we was doing, catching a couple, but you got to take your time to catch them. And I think I'm hung up. Yeah, I'm hung up. You got to take your time, and this is what you deal with logs and stuff. But one other thing I want to show you before I let you go. I made a punching pole. You see this thing? Got a wire on the end. We're going to see if it works. We're going to put the thing through that wire. We're going to drop it down, and we're going to try to punch this thing out if I ain't too deep. I might be too deep with it. Oh, Lord. I sucked that in too deep. It's too deep. It's way too deep. I can't reach it. See, I shouldn't have been that deep in the first place. So we're probably going to break this one off. But the old punching pole, if you can reach it, works. It works sometimes. I don't know how I got that deep. My goodness, it ain't supposed to be that deep. But, hey, look at that. We got it off. We got it off. You got to love that. I was way too deep with that thing. But it punched it off, you see. And the little thing I come up with helps you get the jigs off. Well, you don't lose them all the time. But I'll show it to you, and I'm going to let y'all go. Hey, see this punching pole? Got on old king pole. See here? This is what we're doing. We can punch them off. We got a little wire bent around in circles, and we slide a line on it and catch it. Punch it off. I'm gonna let y'all go. The old fisherman will be back with you again on another episode. See ya.